Senior Chinese and American officials are scheduled to meet in Switzerland today. A Chinese delegation is in Zurich, headed by senior diplomat Yang Jiechi. He'll meet with U.S. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan. The Chinese Foreign Ministry says the meeting was agreed to by Presidents Xi Jinping and Joe Biden during their phone call in September. It says the two sides will discuss relations and other relevant issues. We're joined now by Einar Tangen, independent current affairs commentator. He's in Beijing. Welcome to the show, Einar. So these talks, they're right on the heels of comments from U.S. Trade Representative Katherine Tai, and she was unveiling results from this top-down review of America's China trade policy. So talk to us about your thoughts on what she was saying on the policy direction and any results from these talks.
Well, I mean, clearly Biden and his administration are focused on the domestic situation. I mean, he's trying to get major packages through Congress. And China represents an opportunity in the sense that, getting rid of these tariffs would certainly help this kind of rising inflation. So at this juncture, she was talking tough. She left some doors open. There was this obvious, some admittal that China may not change. Which is a departure from past administrations. But, given the tariffs were a complete failure, right now they're trying to figure out what they can get from China.
So the official U.S. line seems to be that they're working to keep the U.S. competitive. The U.S. will compete. Let's listen to what President Biden said on Tuesday during a trip to Michigan to pitch multi-trillion-dollar spending packages.
These bills are about competitiveness versus complacency. They're about opportunity versus decay. To support these investments is to create a rising America. America is moving. To oppose these investments is to be complicit in America's decline.
So, Einar, what do Biden's policy goals suggest about how Washington views its ties with Beijing?
Well, that's the difficulty. I mean, Beijing continues to scratch its head. There's this kind of sweet and sour, there's ships being sailed through the Taiwan Straits, arms are being sold. At the same time, they're making overtures about climate and now about trade. So it's very difficult. But I can tell you, a group of sound bites are not the building blocks of a strategic policy. So at this juncture, people are going to wait and see what exactly happens at this meeting. Will it be something akin to Raimondo, the Secretary of Commerce, who seems to be very anti-China, or will it be a little bit more like Ms. Tai in terms of saying that there are other possibilities? Right now, everyone is waiting and seeing.
Tai's office has said that beginning next week it will start accepting public comments about U.S. tariffs on China. Now, we know that the U.S. business community has routinely said that the measures and the tariffs, they do more harm than good. How much weight could these comments carry?
Well, I mean, Biden's trying to move corporate America onto his side in an attempt to say, look, we need to come together. If we're going to drop these tariffs, it's because, the economy is number one. Obviously, that's linked to his economic packages that he's having great difficulty getting through Congress. So, of course, if corporate America comes out very strongly and they're going to be the ones who are commenting and saying, look, this is nonsense, this is leading to inflation, American citizens are the ones paying the price. This is obviously a good ally for the Biden administration.
All right. Thank you so much for your insights, Einar Tangen, independent current affairs commentator. Appreciate it.